Hello, everyone, and welcome to my stream. All right. So today is the Disney D23 Show Case. We will be live streaming that today for a live reaction. It is going to start in about 43 minutes. But until then, we are going to. Oh, I don't know what that noise was. We are going to work on the quests until then. Let's see here. So, can you guys hear my game? Ah, there we go. All right. So, we are going to work on the game until then. I figured out the whole Mickey quest. So, there is a bug here. Usually you can select the dishes you want to give, but I had extra dishes with different ingredients. So, you want to make sure they are cooked with all the same ingredients in order to give them to him. So, we are going to go ahead and give them to him. Who do we think is going to come up in the next update? And what do we think that they're going to reveal? Let's give them these. Wow, look at all the food. Follow me to the picnic spot. I found the perfect one in the peaceful meadow. I really hope that maybe for the Halloween update we get Oogie Boogie. I think we're due for a double character. I bet Minnie would love this. The sky, the grass, it's just her kind of picnic, and I know she loved being friends with you. Gosh, I miss her. Mickey, I think something is happening. And there's Minnie, oh no. Wow, is that Minnie? Was that really her? Where is she? Wait, Merlin and I saw something like this before, Jessie. Minnie isn't gone. What is it? It must be the forgetting. It's not just memories that are lost. Villagers are starting to fade away too. We have to figure out how to bring Minnie back to the valley, and with your help, I'm sure we can do it. I need to go check in with Merlin. Let's talk about this again soon. Alright, let's talk to Mickey again. Let's bring Minnie into the valley. See if we can bring Minnie into the valley before the showcase starts. Alright. Don't you just love the sunshine? Alright. Shadows about. Remember when we saw Minnie for a moment at the picnic? I've been thinking. I might know why it happened and how to make it happen again. That's great. Minnie appeared when I was thinking about the picnics we used to have. I talked to Merlin and he says it's all about remembering her. So he enchanted Minnie's favorite bow. He calls it a memory magnet. So we hold the bowl and remember her? Exactly. Come on, let's try it together. I remember that Minnie loves wearing polka dots. That's right, Minnie loves polka dots. Let's see. What else does she love? Flowers. You're right. Minnie loves watching flowers bloom. You know, you kind of remind me of her. Once she even formed a club with Woody and Anna. Whoa, Minnie's bow. It's tingling. I think it's working. Here, take Minnie's bow, Jessie. If you go talk to more villagers, we can charge it up with more memories. Be sure you come back and see me when you're done. Awesome. So we need to talk to Goofy and Scrooge McDuck. Done any good fishing lately? Alright, let's see. Howdy, Jessie. What can I do for you? Tell me. Do you miss Minnie? You bet I miss Minnie a bunch. Let me think of my favorite memory of her. Gosh, It's hard to pick just one, but I'd say it's the last time we baked a pie together. I accidentally brought turnips instead of apples. I thought the pie was gonna be ruined, but Minnie showed me how to mash the turnips up, use lots of sugar, and my pie was saved. I haven't seen her for a while now. I sure hope she turns up. I hope so too. Thanks, Gibby. This really helped. Talk to you
How
soon.
you doing today?
All right. We gotta talk to Scrooge McDuck. Just give me 1 second. All right, let's find Scrooge.
Hey, over to here.
All right. There he goes.
Greetings, neighbor. Uh-huh.
Jesse, are you here to buy something? Tell me. Do you remember Minnie? Minnie? Ah, she's a fine lass. Always been a grand customer with top-notch taste. Why, she admired my tartan plaid armchair once. Warned me old Scottish heart. Now I've some important business to attend to, but do tell me if ye find her. Will do. Thank you.
Thank you, kind.
Now we gotta go talk to Mickey again.
Hey there!
Just, Merlin said we can activate the memories with Dreamlight. Let's go to the wishing well. The magic from the well should activate it.
Thanks, pal!
Alright, let's follow Mickey.
Hey, I could use your help. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Oh dear, I can't see you very well. Minnie, is that really you? It is. I'm here. Is Mickey there? Yoo-hoo. Mickey.
Goodbye.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Ha ha ha! A fine day indeed.
Got a minute, pal?
Alright, now that they had their little conversation, let's talk to Mickey.
Hiya, pal!
Minnie, oh no, I think she's gone. Gosh, it was good to hear her voice again. I'm so glad she's safe. I guess the bug ran out of magic or memories. I gotta talk to Merlin about what to do next. It's kind of nice to have her bow, though. I think I'll keep it with me for a while.
Congratulations!
Alright, are we ready to do his next quest? Yes. Let's get Minnie in here, huh?
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Jesse, I've got an idea for how we can bring Minnie back for good. Can you help me? Sure, what do you need? Thanks, Jesse. According to Merlin, Minnie's bow has enough memories to bring her back. The thing we have to do is stop her from disappearing again. So Merlin invented something new. It's called the Dreamlight Magnifier. We can build it ourselves. We just need some materials. A few tinkering parts, some wood, and an emerald. And of course Minnie's bow, which I've got right here.
Oh boy, what a morning!
Alright, so we need tinkering parts. We can do that. 6 of those. Let's collect our marshmallows. We need 4 of these. And then we can make 6 of these. Alright. And then we can make this. Perfect. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Mickey again.
Could you come and see me?
It's
Whoa,
done. Hot dog. Let's find Minnie to see if it works.
see you real soon.
There's Minnie right there by the wishing well. Minnie, you stopped disappearing. The magnifier is working. You're right. I'm here. Goodness, I'm sleepy. I don't feel quite like myself. It's almost like I'm missing an anchor, something to bring me back for good. Oh, I feel like I've been wondering for ages. Yawn. I've never been so tired. If only I could lie down. Where's my... I think I had a house with a bed in it. A soft bed. Do you think you could bring back my house? Absolutely, Minnie. Let's build Minnie's house. We gotta talk to Mickey.
Hiya, pal.
Gosh, Minnie looks so tired. We need to get her house back. But it disappeared a while ago. Say, I bet you can use your magic to bring Minnie's house back. It's a cute pink house with heart-shaped shapes in the windows.
Gosh, it sure is nice today.
Alright, we gotta place Minnie's house, which is easy. We'll just do this. Grab that. Can we fit it right here? Alright, let's go unlock this.
I need to talk to you.
Greetings, neighbor.
Alright, so 5,000 unlock Minnie's house. Hey, Minnie's here. Yay! We brought her back. Alright.
Oh, hello.
Thank you for bringing my house back. I feel much more awake now, but my head is still a little bit muddled. Are you Mickey? No, I'm Jessie. Oh, it's lovely to meet you, Jessie, but I really must find Mickey. I wondered for so long, and all I remember is that I was looking for Mickey. It was very important that I find him. Don't worry, he's here, and I've got to go talk to him.
Oh, hey, can you talk, pal? Hiya, pal.
We got Minnie back, but she doesn't know where she is or who she is. I'll spend time with her and see if I can jog her memory. Maybe I'll talk to Merlin too. He might know why she's forgotten things. Thanks for all your help, Jessie. You're a really good friend.
Congratulations.
Alright, so we were able to bring Minnie in. So now we have all of our characters. Well, that are right now anyway. We still got a lot more to do. Alright, let's go find Maribel. Because it looks like her quests are next. Maybe. Maybe. Do we need to go into her house? Oh, there she is.
Oh, I have something to tell you.
Buenos dias. Healing House. Hey, Jessie, do you have some time to help me with Mini Casita? What seems to be the issue? Nothing major, but there's some damage from the time we spent wherever it was. It took me to protect me. Of course I'll help you. Great, let's go to Mini Casita. It'll be easier to show you.
Cuídate.
Alright, we're already in Mini Casita. Alright, let's talk to her.
So glad you're here.
See, the floor and the walls are pretty messed up. It still looks cute. Way to look on the bright side, Jesse, but I promise it was even better before. The floor was painted and the walls were bright and colorful. Now they're just kind of blah. I want to fix them, then repaint them in greens and yellows. Where do you think we should start? Let's start with the basics. We'll need some materials such as softwood and stone to replace the damaged ones. As for the pigments, I'm thinking dandelions, yellow daisies, and green rising penstemons. I can get all of that for you. That'd be amazing. Thank you. I'll start thinking about the new patterns I'm going to paint and getting things ready in here.
Bye.
Alright, let's go collect materials. This should be easy enough. Alright, we need to collect dandelions. I think there's one over here. Yeah, we need 3 dandelions. Alright. Keep collecting softwood. Sorry, little buddy. Okay, we have the softwood. Now we just need the yellow daisies and the green rising. Alright. One. Two. Now the green ones are going to be hard to find. There's one. Two. Does anyone see another one anywhere that I'm missing? We just need one more. Ah, there we go. Alright, now we got 3. So let's go back to Maribel's house. Jesse, you found everything. Thank you. And your timing is perfect. I know just how I want it all to look. Let me give you a hand. It'll go faster if we work together. You're the best. You know, this reminds me of when the people over in Kanto came together to help my family rebuild Casita. It means so much to all of us. And it really means a lot to me that you're offering to help. If you're ready, let's do this. Me and Kanta. It's so much better. Muchas gracias. I couldn't have done it without you, which is why I want you to have this. Oh, these tiles are just like the ones you use for your floor. Yep, you can use them in your house if you want to. I'm so glad we got to fix it, Mini Casita. Caring for your house is an important part of turning it into a home, don't you think? Absolutely. It should put even more love into my house. I bet you'll be really happy if you do. And just so you know, I love to help. I could add a couple of things to my place. Scrooge McDuck might have what I need. And if he doesn't, you can always place an order. I've heard it's pretty easy. Alright, we gotta purchase furniture from Scrooge's shop. It doesn't say how many pieces. Let's see if there's anything in here that I absolutely want to purchase. Let's do... We can do this.
Greetings, neighbor.
Alright, now I gotta go work on my house and change things around. I don't have much room in my house to mess with. Alright. That wallpaper almost looks like Medusa. Definitely creepy. Oh, it's haunting wallpaper. That makes sense. Alright. We will turn the floors to that. And then... I can always remove this later. I'm just gonna throw some things in here just to get this quest done. Oh, I need to add 2 more pieces. Alright. And I'll have to come in here and empty all that.
It's so good to see you.
Just inviting you to see what I have done with my place. Really? I can't wait to see it. Let's go. My house is going to be a mess. Sorry. I don't have very much room. I need to expand it and I haven't upgraded it yet.
To tell you.
Alright. Okay. Did not mean to exit. I just want to talk to Mirabelle. Where is she? Amazing, Jesse. This house shows that you don't always need actual magic to make magic happen. Both our houses are looking so much better. I'd say that's pretty impressive. And now that Mini Casita is fixed, I really want to make myself useful by helping you help the other villagers, because that's what La Familia Madrigal is all about, helping the community. I'll be your eyes and ears around here and let you know if anyone needs help. See you soon, Jesse, and thanks again for your help with Mini Casita. Awesome. All right. Alright. I need to talk to you, Mary. Alright, let's start her next one. I think we have time for one more. Alright, Jesse, I'm sorry to bother you, but I think the forgetting took a memory from me, an important one, and I could use some help getting it back. Oh no, what was it? It's a recipe. You see, I was thinking that since we're back in the village and more people are coming back to the valley, that calls for a celebration, and I have the perfect food for it. One Wellos. Except I can't remember the recipe to give to Remy. I can barely even remember what they taste like. No matter how hard I concentrate, there's nothing but emptiness in my head. Where it was supposed to be. Like it's been erased or taken somehow. And it's my mama's recipe. Losing it is like losing a part of me. I'm sure we can find it together. Oh, I'm so glad you'll help. And I've got an idea where we can start. Somehow the magic of Mini Casita kept a fresh plate of them in the cupboard all this time. Maybe we could do a taste test, see if we can figure out what ingredients go into them. Though I'm not nearly as good a cook as Mama. She's a true artist. Not to mention, her meals can heal you literally. Give me the plate, I'll ask Remy. He's the real food expert around here. Great idea. Here you go.
Don't forget, adios!
Alright, let's bring those to Remy.
Over here! Hello!
What's this? A plate of bonellas? Thanks, Jesse. These look incredible. Do you make them? No, Maribel gave them to me. Maribel's back? That's fantastic. She really understands the power of a good meal to bring people together. Though it took me a while to get that when she said her mom's cooking could heal people. She meant actually heal people. Mirabel used to help me throw these amazing parties. She always had gifts crafted for all the guests. I hope we can do that again. That's the thing. The forgetting took Mirabel's memory of the Buñuelos recipe. We need you to taste one and see if you can figure out the ingredients. We're really counting on you. Don't worry, anything to help Maribel. Okay, let me taste them. A little stale, but still good. As for the ingredients, fritters almost always use the same base: wheat for the flour, milk, and eggs. Anything else? Oh, there's definitely a fourth ingredient, but I'm going to challenge you to find it. You're a gifted sous chef, but you've got to train your palate to stay sharp. I'll give you a clue. It's something salty, but it's not meant for fish or a vegetable. And it's closely related to another basic ingredient in the recipe. I'm sure you could find it on the shelves of my restaurant. So I need wheat, milk, eggs, and a mystery fourth ingredient.
Excuse me, but thanks.
Alright. pretty sure it's butter. I don't have enough ore. Let's get a croissant stall.
Yeah! All right. Yes!
Alright, let's try this again. Wheat, milk, eggs, and butter. We got a croissant. Maybe cheese? Oh, it was cheese. Alright, bring these to Maribel.
Hola.
These look so good, almost as good as the ones my mama makes, but there's only one way to know for sure. We've got to taste them.
Ha! Woo!
I really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Alright, delicioso. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I ate almost the whole plate. You must have found the recipe, and after tasting them, my memory of them is coming back. It was pretty simple in the end, just wheat, milk, eggs, and cheese. Thank you so much. I never could have figured it out without you. I'm sure you'd do fine. Well, thanks for believing in me, Jesse. You know what we should do? Make more Brunellos and give them to the villagers, like Mickey, Mr. McDuck, and Goofy. They stayed behind during the forgetting. I'll bet they could really use some good, comforting, homemade Brunellos. I'll bring them each a plate.
I have so. We definitely have to talk again soon.
Alright, so I need to cook 3 more of those. And then after this, the D23 will be starting in just 9 minutes. I'm so excited. Anyone else excited about finding out what's going to happen the other half of the year? I am really curious about what the DLC is going to be. Goofy's right here. Gosh, I love these. I sure am glad Maribel's back and all the delicious food Remy used to help her make too. I used to catch fish for the two of them, and then they'd organize big dinner parties for the whole village. Gee, I hope they have another party real soon. Thanks, Jessie.
So long.
Alright.
A minute of your time?
Why am I stuck? Alright.
Hello.
Oh, Scrooge has so many quests that we have to get through.
Oh,
Bless me bagpipes. I haven't seen a plate of these since before the forgetting. They're from that fine young lass Maribel, aren't they? Always so caring and kind, that one. A fine addition to the village. I'm glad you're happy. Well, thank you for bringing him to me, Jessie. I'll have to thank Maribel myself later. Alright, and then one more, Mickey. Alright.
Hey there!
Oh boy, a plate of buñuelos. Thanks, Jessie. They're from Maribel and me to thank you for staying in the valley no matter what. Gosh, that sure was nice of you. Say, maybe I should bake a pie and welcome Maribel back. Before the forgetting, Minnie and I used to go on lots of hikes and picnics in the peaceful meadow with Maribel, and we'd talk for hours. It was a blast. Well, thanks again for the buñuelos,
Oh my
Jessie.
gosh, it sure is nice today.
Alright, let's return to Maribel. Is she in her house? Let's see. Let's go in here. There she is.
I have something to tell you.
Mickey, Goofy, and Mr. McDuck all came to tell me that they love the buñuelos. Thank you so much for helping me find the recipe again and for making them so well. I love knowing that they're part of Chess Remy's menu now so I can share them with everyone. You know, you're really making the valley feel like home. I can't wait to see what your next adventure is.
Gracias.
Awesome. We unlocked a few more recipes. Hmm. All right, everyone, we are down to 5 minutes. So just give me a moment and I'm going to try to get everything set up to do the live stream. So just I'll be back in a moment.
Our presentation will begin in just a few minutes. Please be seated. For the safety and courtesy of all guests, we ask that you please silence your cell phones and remain in your seat throughout the presentation.
Oh my god, guys, it's about to start. Who else is excited? All right, we have. It should be starting. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get so much information. So this is gonna be a 45-minute showcase. Oh, can't wait. I really hope that they give us more information about the DLC coming. I'm hoping that we get Pirates of the Caribbean finally. And am I alone, y'all? The Lore Keeper. Okay. I know there's been a lot been thrown around on speculation who the Lore Keeper is, but I honestly am starting to think that the Lore Keeper could possibly be Elliot from Pete's Dragon. I mean, he's everywhere. He's invisible unless he wants to be seen. I mean, come on. And I'm pretty sure he eats ice cream in the cartoon, but I don't know. That's just my speculation. And it says he's been there from the beginning. And Pete's Dragon has a very old Disney movie, and I think it's one that gets forgotten quite a bit. They are running late. Hello, hello, welcome in. The D23 Showcase is going to be starting soon. We're just waiting for them to start everything. Who do you think that is going to show up on the second half of the map, our next update, which is going to be our Halloween update? I'm hoping for Oogie Boogie that we see. I can't think of very many Halloween characters, and honestly, that DLC with the clue that they gave us of underwater, I have no clue where that could be going. I'm hoping Pirates of the Caribbean. What are your thoughts? All right, everyone. They did let us know that they are running a little bit late. This is a live showcasing, so anything that can go wrong can go wrong. So just give it a few. They should be on shortly. But go ahead and leave in the comments what you speculate will be coming up for the second half of the year, for the Halloween update, the Christmas update, and who do you think they'll be bringing in for the DLC? Again, the DLC is an underwater theme. Are we going to get an underwater world like Atlantis? Are we going to get Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean, the options are endless. We even have Finding Nemo. Well, I guess not endless. We already have a lot of the underwater characters like Little Mermaid, Ursula. I mean, are they going to bring in Flounder? Oh, we're starting.
Buddy. Hi.
Hello, Valley Villagers! Woo! Oh my gosh.
Hi. Well, welcome to your Dream Your Valley, Disney Dreamlight Valley. My name is Courtney. I'm a game community manager at Gameloft, working on Disney Dreamlight Valley for about 4 years now. And today I'm joined with some incredible colleagues to talk about our game. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Josh LaBelle. I'm the creative director of Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is a fancy way of saying that I help guide and support the team in making the game. As a kid, I grew up during the Disney Renaissance, and the first movie I ever remember seeing was Aladdin, the first movie that I remember seeing multiple times in theater because I begged my mom to go see it again was Lion King. I knew every single word of these movies, and I would amuse and also annoy my family by reciting them constantly. So it really is such a dream to get to work on these worlds and characters as an adult.
Sure. Awesome.
Hi, everybody. My name is Riley Wignall. I'm the lead narrative designer on Disney Dreamlight Valley, which means I work on writing a lot of the stories and creating a lot of the stories, and I also have the pleasure of doing a lot of management of the scripts from our amazing writing team. A fun fact about me is that I've been obsessed with Disney video games since childhood. I played so much of the Aladdin Super Nintendo game, and to this day, I see some people here on the same boat. And this is going to be either impressive or not impressive because now people know what I'm talking about. To this day, I can beat it in under 30 minutes without cheat codes. Not
That's very impressive.
I don't know. I think that's pretty impressive, Riley. My name is Lexi McMullen, and I've been a producer on the Disney and Pixar Games team for 6 years. I am a Disney devotee and super fan. I'm even part of a D23 charter membership family, and I am absolutely thrilled to be able to bring our stories to fans in new and magical ways.
Well, of course, thank you guys. And thank you guys for joining us today. We're very excited, but before we jump into things, I'll provide a small breakdown of what you can expect from today's panel. So to start, we're going to be talking about what is Disney Dreamlight Valley, how it came to be, our community, and its impact on the game. And of course, we have some special surprises and reveals in store. But to start, one of those being, as an extra gift to thank you for attending today's panel, on your way out, you'll be able to pick up an exclusive Disney Dreamlight Valley pin.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And also for our in-person attendees, we also have an extra special giveaways. One lucky winner will be able to win a custom Disney Dreamlight Valley Xbox Series S console. Ooh. If you'd like the chance to win, there's a QR code up on the screen, so make sure that you can scan it. And for our lovely Valley Villagers watching from home, hello, don't worry, we also have a special surprise for you in store, and it'll be shown at the end of the stream. So we'll give everyone a minute to scan.
Hi, Mom.
Awesome. And if anybody has any trouble, just raise your hand. We have people around who will come and help you. So, starting, we'll take a look at what life looks like in the valley for anybody who might not know. I love that trailer.
So good.
Rep your dancing on stage.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start, and maybe you guys can share what someone's first experience might look like in the Valley.
Oh my gosh. I would say that stepping into Dreamlight Valley is like moving into a neighborhood with all of your favorite Disney and Pixar characters, and sometimes has these really unexpected results and crazy stories. I mean, what do you get if you take a lion who thinks he's meant to be king, a tiny chef, an alien who's built to destroy, and then a duck who throws a monumental tantrum but is still courageous, perhaps legendary. That's Dreamlight Valley in a nutshell. I think it's just this big magical place where these unexpected relationships and friendships form. You get to solve mysteries, you get to go on adventures, and I'm probably going to say this word 20 times in this panel, but it's magical. It's really magical.
Someone keep count.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like you can imagine with all of these Disney and Pixar characters running around, things get very busy in the Valley, but it also is magical will be the word I think we use a lot in this panel. The great thing about it is you get to choose which villagers you're going to pair off with, leveling them up, doing their quests. There's also a mystery of a phenomenon called the forgetting that you need to solve in the Valley with the help of those Disney villagers. And on top of that, you have total control over your Valley, so you can customize it however you like, and you can also customize your own avatar and dress up however you like, all with cosmetics that are inspired by all of these Disney worlds and these characters. So there's a lot to do, but it's very cozy and personal to each individual player.
Definitely, Josh. Well, the game is very cozy type experience. It's also unique to everyone's own Disney experience. It's for everyone who's always dreamed of creating their own space to spend time with their Disney and Pixar friends. And through your adventures, you get to experience the same wonder, discovery, and friendship that we've really come to love from our favorite characters. And when you're not adventuring, you can just hang out and relax with characters as they tag along while you farm, cook, and mine materials, so you can really live alongside them in your Valley. Dreamlight Valley is a world that is constantly evolving and growing with our players, and the real adventure that you get to go on is creating your own Disney experiences.
Yes, absolutely. I think many of us will know, and if you don't know, there's always something to do in the Valley. So much so that I'm sure some people might wonder, how does a game like this come to be?
So when I was a kid, one of the most exciting things about seeing a Disney movie was actually what would happen after it, which would be like you're on the ride home from the theater in the back of the car and you're thinking about what would happen to those characters next, or you're imagining kind of what adventures even you would go on with those characters. And I think that for all Disney fans, there's a place in your imagination where these characters just feel very, very, very real. And we wanted to create a game that allowed you to basically go and visit that place in your imagination where these characters are real and you live with them. And so what we figured was that the best format that you could put that into would be a life sim, because you can sort of look at the full Disney and Pixar cast of characters and immediately imagine how you can transfer specific things about them into cozy life sim gameplay.
So almost like you get to really meet and almost rediscover the personalities of some beloved Pixar and Disney characters.
Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I would completely agree with that. I think kind of something Josh touched on is like so many of us have relationships with these characters from a young age, and they actually do feel like our friends. And so this is just like an extension of that you get to play. A huge part of the game is just encouraging our players to connect with their characters, whether it's their favorites or maybe they meet someone new and they get excited about finding a new favorite. Our team is really, really passionate about making this experience as authentic in their Valley as possible. Like, we want to do every single character justice because every character is someone's favorite. I think a really great example of that is Buzz and Woody. Like, okay, sorry, I'm having an out-of-body experience right now. So our team puts a lot of care into making these experiences really authentic and making sure that it's true to the characters. So I'll talk about Buzz and Woody. If you don't know, in the game we have something called realms, which is where we have like a microcosm of this Disney movie that you go into to retrieve the characters and bring them back to your valley. And so for Buzz and Woody, the realm is Bonnie's room, which is sort of a no-brainer. It's their natural environment. But then we had to bring them into the valley, and our team really had to stop and take a moment to think about, what would these characters do? What can we do with them that feels true to them but still ties into the gameplay in a fun way? So with Buzz, you start your own Dreamlight Valley chapter of the Space Rangers. You get your own uniform. You get to go around recruiting. And then when all said and done, you have a little launch party and you get to go on patrol with Buzz, which we felt, was really normal for him because he's very vigilant and it seems like a fun way to connect with that character. Woody, on the other hand, you help him repair the rocket ship claw machine and then get the little aliens home. We felt that was really good for Woody, because in the movies, he's such a leader and he wants to look after the toys and guide them. And so we wanted a player to be like by Woody's side, getting to have that experience kind of as Woody, but with Woody. Like he's your best friend. And we try to aim to bring that sort of thought and care and intention to every character that we bring to the game, to really think about what those friendships would look like.
Yeah, you've done a great job with that on authenticity, bringing those characters to life. So thank you. At Disney, we wanted an entire new experience, not only for veteran fans like myself and many of you here today, but also for younger generations who are just starting to discover those Disney and Pixar stories that we've grown to love. Creating these cozy interactive moments has helped extend the storytelling of characters in the shared world of Dreamlight Valley. Players get to own their journey by spending days choosing the quests we go on. If you want to, you can go train with Hercules and Phil, or you can relax and decorate and garden with Wally. You can even dress up in friendship items inspired by some of your favorite characters. And throughout your adventures or days of relaxation, you get to create and share these heartfelt moments with your cherished characters. Fans really enjoy these moments through the experiences and creations that y'all have shared with us, and they are just delightful, so thank you.
I think it's very clear the team puts a lot of thought into building the world and everything, and this is a clear example of why it might draw people keep coming back to the Valley. But what would you guys say you think really keeps bringing players back to the Valley?
So for me, it's about these unique and authentic to Disney elements, whether it's the cosmetics or the moments. So like when we're bringing characters like Lady and Tramp to the Valley, we know it's like, you gotta do something with spaghetti, right? Like, it would just be weird not to. Or if you're bringing Aladdin to the Valley, we know that we really want to allow players to go on a magic carpet ride with Aladdin, those things that like you would have dreamed of doing with these characters from watching the movie, and as well bringing a cosmetic like your own magic carpet for you to ride around the Valley. And then in addition to that, it's about finding these opportunities for these different worlds to interact. So we find things like with Ariel and Wally, they're both kind of collectors, and it's something that can really inspire people when they see these two characters from different universes come together, and you get to kind of think, oh, so that's what it would be like when Ariel and Wally interact with each other. And that's a big part, I think, of the success of the game.
Ooh, I totally agree with that. For me, I think that we have a really unique combination of cozy gameplay and all these amazing characters. So you don't just get to cook, you're cooking with Remy or Tiana. You might be using, Lexi mentioned Wally's Garden earlier, so you might be using ingredients from Wally's Garden or fishing, or using fish that you got from Goofy. And so it's really, gameplay and characters are integrated in such a fun way. I think the game is also just chock full of Easter eggs. There's music, there's recipes. One of the things we have is Aurora's leaning birthday cake. We got Kronk's spinach puffs, and that's just kind of like the start of it. There's a little bit of everything everywhere, and it's all yours to discover. And so I feel like everywhere players get to find little tributes to something that really matters to them, and that's what I think is really fun for our community.
I totally agree, Riley. I think it's about the stories, the adventures, and the lessons that players learn along the way, alongside the characters that they already love. The main adventure that players go on is rediscovering who they are and what brought them joy in the Valley before they grew up and life changed. This rediscovery with characters, it made us feel at home, and it continues to show us new ways we can express wonder, of being curious, and teaching the importance of working and growing together to better understand who we are and what truly makes us happy. Learning and going on adventures with our characters every day, and to Josh and Riley's point, finding those tributes and recreating those moments from our favorite films, these are the reasons why players continue to be part of Dreamlight Valley. You could say that the Valley and the community that's grown over the years, they feel like home now, and that's what keeps us coming back.
Absolutely. I feel like a lot of people would resonate with that statement. At least hope so. And we know we've mentioned recreating moments, rediscovering, all these different things that really capitalize on making somebody's experience unique in the game. So customization is key, of course, in that. Do you guys want to explain different customizations we have in game?
Sure. So from a narrative perspective, customizations are great because I think they let our players tell their own stories and make up their own stories, which is so important to the Dreamlight Valley experience. We have an amazing art team who works super hard to make these incredible furniture and clothing. With every update, you know, they bring something fresh, and it's really amazing to see what players do with them. And we try to respond to what players want. So, for instance, we noticed that a lot of our players really enjoy dressing up as royalty or princesses, and so we have a lot of clothing in game that's inspired by princess stuff, or is like a direct recreation of something from a movie. So like Ariel's pink dress, or like Elsa's Frozen costume. Like you can go and do all those things. My personal favorite, you may have noticed this cute little avatar over here, is the Milo Thatch Atlantis outfit. That's my avatar going on adventures. I am a really big Atlantis the Lost Empire fan, and I loved the game before I got to work on it. So I was like, oh, there's Atlantean architecture everywhere. This is awesome. And then when I found out that they were adding this outfit, I was like, instant. It's me. I'm going on adventures. And so it's my favorite thing to wear when I'm exploring Eternity Isle. It's great. So yeah, there's something really for everybody in there.
I gotta say, Riley, it looks really good on you. Additionally, using custom furniture, we've seen players create some really incredible scenes in the game. Everything from Main Street to Pixar Pier and Adventureland. Y'all are amazing. Keep those incredible creations coming.
Yes. Yes, please.
And even now, as we work on new areas for players to explore, many points of inspiration are taken in reference to enhance the player experience. For example, on the Monsters, Inc. realm, you can find tons of little nods to the laugh floor. All furniture and decorations are planned in a way so players can recreate or create inspired areas and outfits from some of their favorite scenes and characters in the films.
And that was something that we really saw early on, was just how much our players had this desire to create and to express themselves. And that really inspired us to bring this feature to the game called Dream Snaps, which is a way to let players actually share the areas and the outfits that they're making in the game. We wanted to give a way to prompt creativity and expression for them. So if you play the game now, there's a new Dream Snaps challenge each and every week that brings a new theme for you to decorate to. You can see what other people are doing with those themes and vote on the different images that you see. And I just have to say, like, our team internally, we are always looking at the Dream Snaps that are coming in, just so you know, and we are obsessed with what our players do. Like, the amount of creativity that we see from this community is so incredibly impressive. We're always asking, like, how did they do that?
It's serious. It's so real.
I'll scroll on socials and be like, I didn't even know that was in the game, but they came up with it, and it's awesome. Who did their Dream Snaps challenge this week? And reminder if you haven't, but and I feel like it's only fair for us to show some. So here's up on the screen a few from this year.
We love when there's like a story in them, like you can see Donald there in that last one. Like, just the creativity is amazing.
I do not know how anyone does this. I like typing. So well done, y'all. This is amazing.
These are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, the bee is so cute.
You could say beautiful.
The bees. Oh.
But also, I guess, aside from Dream Snaps and a lot of the other things we've explored, how about we get into how else the community has shaped the game.
Okay, so in short, the community has helped shape the game a lot. We had 18 characters at launch, and now we have over 50. You can see on the screen right now some of the art from all of our many free updates that we've brought to the game over the years. It just keeps growing. And we are really inspired by what we see the community talking about and what people want to see coming to the game that really helps inform our roadmap and what we're going to bring both for characters and for features in the future.
Absolutely. And two of the things that our players really love, I find, are, new furniture, new ways to get creative, and characters. So take our most recent update, Pixel Perfect. We got to welcome Wreck-It Ralph to the Valley, which meant we got to add a bunch of retro game outfits. Yay, yes.
And a cute cat.
We got to add a bunch of retro game outfits and furniture, like arcade machines, which are all inspired by the film, and brought people a new sort of angle and a new, can I make an arcade? Can I, make a bigger arcade? I don't decorate. I'm not good at it. I told you. So the other big thing, though, was we got to reunite BFFs, Ralph and Vanellope, and fans were super excited to see that. And we got, like Courtney said, we love seeing everyone's reactions on socials and stuff. It was super rewarding. It was also very nice for me because Vanellope was the first character I wrote, and then I got to write Ralph too. So I got to bring them back together, which was so nice. It was really fun. So we're always trying to, bring new aesthetics, reunite those best friend characters or those pairings that you really want to see. We know that our fans love it, and we love bringing that to you as well. So, yeah.
We certainly do, so thank you. In addition to adding fan favorite characters and reuniting iconic duos, we look for continuous ways to bring experiences to our existing characters that y'all already love interacting with in the Valley. We've introduced new features like the Grand Exhibition, where players can display their collection with the help of Olaf, taste delicious energy-inducing dishes at Tiana's restaurant, and even shop at Daisy Duck's Boutique, who is a true fashionista, as we all know. We also love to find authentic opportunities to expand the connections players already love and have built with their Dreamlight Valley villagers, which gives us insights to improve the game moments for the community.
Yeah, we really try to look and pay attention to when something in the game is a bit overly frustrating for players and see how we can improve it, either through quality of life, but also a big thing we look for is ways that we can bring some sort of help to the game that's very authentically Disney as well. So to give an example from way back, we noticed, sometimes for players it was a little bit frustrating to find flowers in the game. So we were bringing Beast and Belle to the game at that time, and they felt like they were connected in a really interesting way with flowers. So we brought Beast's greenhouse to the game, which is a way that you can get flowers a little bit more easily or have a different source for them, but also in a way that's kind of like a payoff for Beast and Belle's story in the Valley so that it can all fit together and hopefully feel very Disney authentic.
Yeah, Josh, you're totally right. Every part of the player experience really does inform how Dreamlight Valley evolves. Currently, there is always something to do in the Valley, from new content to new events to seasonal and holiday celebrations. Every week there is something going on when you log on. We love to also celebrate Disney real-life happenings in-game, and a perfect example of that is the recent release of our first adventure pack, the Honeyglow Woods, which celebrates a very special milestone for our dear friend, Winnie the Pooh.
Of course, how could we forget Winnie the Pooh's 100th publishing anniversary? How about we talk about how this celebration came to be in the Valley?
Yeah, definitely. So we knew we wanted to do something bigger and extra special since it's quite an important milestone for Winnie the Pooh. And if my math is correct, I think many of us grew up with Pooh and friends in the 100-acre wood, and we thought, what better way to pay tribute than to create an adventure pack, which is the Valley's new way to celebrate franchises with dedicated themed areas. The Honeyglow Woods Adventure Pack is truly inspired by the 100-acre wood and the memories fans have made alongside these truly cherished characters.
Yeah, I think as a panel of Disney fans and a room full of Disney fans, I'm sure that everybody here probably has had lessons over the years from Winnie the Pooh. He's such an iconic and like wise character. For us, one of the lessons that really stuck out to us was kind of the joy of just doing nothing, or slowing down to take time with the people that you care about. That's something that jumped out at our team right away as a theme for the Adventure Pack. It's something we set out to capture with the Adventure Pack, and I'd like to think we succeeded, so.
Yeah, we were really inspired by a moment towards the end of the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh where it's Christopher Robin and Pooh, and Christopher Robin is kind of saying to Winnie the Pooh that he might not have as much time soon to just do nothing because he's going to be going off to school. And it's just this really poignant moment. It's one of my favorite things ever. It's just for anybody who might have, like I have 2 young nephews who are about that age, and it really hits me right in my heart, that moment. And so looking at that, we wanted to capture that feeling and give players kind of like one more lazy summer day with these characters in a world that's inspired by the magic of the 100 Acre Woods, where you get to meet not only Winnie the Pooh, but also meet Eeyore and meet Piglet and go on adventures with all of them.
You're gonna make everyone emotional here. So sweet, pun intended. But of course, how else can we explore this adventure in the Adventure Pack?
Well, what we love about this new area is that it opened up a new game feature that helped bring players even closer to Winnie the Pooh. We knew it wouldn't be a Winnie the Pooh-inspired adventure pack without a very special ingredient. Can anyone guess what that special ingredient is? You got it! Lots and lots of honey. So we took honey and we expanded it with fun new gameplay.
Yeah, obviously, we all know that Pooh Bear is a big fan of honey, and rather than just bringing it as an ingredient, our designers saw an opportunity to turn it into fun gameplay. We really wanted to highlight the process behind making honey in real life. Bees are super important for the environment, and so that's how this came about. We got to introduce beekeeping in the Adventure Pack, so that means you get your own little bee house or apiary, and just like in real life, you get to move flowers closer to produce more honey. And then you get to use that honey to do things like cook really delicious, cute honey-themed meals, or make new honey-themed furniture that you can put in the Honeyglow Woods or anywhere in your valley. It is really, really adorable, and it's definitely something to buzz about.
That was a good one.
Oh boy.
I that was for you, Courtney.
The puns on our team really fly fast and furious. You've got to watch out for them. But like, it's exactly like with Lady and Tramp and the spaghetti. Like, you can't bring Winnie the Pooh and not bring honey to the game, right? Like, you've just kind of gotta. And we do ask that about every character we bring. And like another example of that in this adventure pack is Eeyore. The second we start talking about bringing Eeyore to the game, it's like, well, he's got to lose his tail, right? And you've got to have to find his tail, and maybe in the meantime, you find some wacky substa-tails to put on him. So like that quest kind of just writes itself, and we really ask ourselves that with every character. Like, what would players be disappointed not to see if they got to spend time with this character?
And I think another thing to give credit to is the whole world of the Honeyglow Woods itself. Like, the biome is beautiful. I've spent a lot of time decorating that. I'm sure many others have too. It's so bright and fun. And I know we've spoken about, the process behind creating everything, but what has been your guys' favorite part of the journey yourself?
That's a really big question. This is such a cop-out answer first, but everything. I love this game. I love our team. I love our community. Like, it's seriously one of a kind. We talk all the time about how lucky we are. We have such an amazing gaming community. So that's like a big, big part of it. The other, I guess the more personal one for me is getting to work on the Beauty and the Beast realm. I, like many growing up in the Disney Renaissance, I really, really loved Beauty and the Beast as a kid. This is maybe weird, I'm realizing now, but I have sketchbooks full of like Beast from high school. So he's just like, yeah. So like, I just lifelong love for these characters. And so when I got told like, Riley, you are writing the Beauty and the Beast realm, it was my first really big like pinch me moment on the game where I was like, kid me would think I have the coolest job. And so yeah, that was tops.
Well, grown me thinks you have a very cool job too. Thank you.
I completely agree with Riley, and for me, my like inner child freaking out moment, maybe you can tell from my shirt, but I am a huge Toy Story fan specifically, so I was like about the age of Andy growing up with those movies, and I kind of like grew up alongside him. So when I was a kid, I had Buzz and Woody toys, and I fully thought the movie was a documentary. Like, I was trying to like catch them out of the corner of my eye, like maybe they'll move. As I grew up, like Toy Story 3 came out when I was in university. My mom had taken me to go see the first two movies. I got to go take her to see the third one, and what Andy was going through was like, and his mom were going through was exactly what we were going through of me moving away and everything. So very important place to me, those movies, and getting to work on those characters and actually like kind of put words in the mouths of those characters as an adult is just a dream.
That's wonderful, Josh. I too stared at my toys and hoped they would come to life. So for me, personally, I am a huge fan of player customization and cosmetics in games, which Dreamlight Valley is just full of. So I'm also always been a gaming companion and pet collector, so I literally squee out loud every time I see a new one that's being added to the game. Have y'all seen our new hedgehogs? They are unbearably adorable.
They're so cute.
With that cute little mushroom stuck on their quills. I just love them. But cosmetics and cuteness aside, my truly favorite part is being able to bring you, the fans, a game where you can really live out and create your own Disney experiences. It is so great to work on, but it is even better seeing fans' reactions to it.
I will jump in and absolutely agree with that point, because personally, I always jump into our community live streams. I'm either lurking or I'll say hi, and just to see what people like or how they react, and it's very enjoyable. I don't know if you guys have ever jumped into them, but
I lurk sometimes.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I think it's time. I think we should dive into a few of the surprises that we have for the rest of the year. Are we ready? The first one is coming sooner than you think, as next week we will be celebrating the anniversary of two absolute icons in the Disney family. Let's take a look. I mean, are we kidding? Whoa.
Let's go.
All right. Next up, we'll get into the future. Maybe Riley, you want to tell us a bit about that?
I know things. I am so excited today to talk about the final two updates of the year. First, with our big Halloween update that's coming up. We are going to be bringing Oogie Boogie to the Valley. Yes, that's right. So we are going to be, more like he's going to be letting himself into your valley and causing all sorts of trouble. We're going to do this in a brand new 6-week event with one new quest each week leading up to Halloween, with lots of new Halloween themed and Nightmare Before Christmas themed prizes, and maybe a little surprises along the way. So stay tuned for that one. And then for the final update of the year, I am so excited to finally say that we are bringing Lilo from Disney's Lilo and Stitch to the game. That's exactly how I felt. My heart is exploding right now. Thank you for reacting along with me. Yeah, we are so excited to be able to reunite Lilo and Stitch BFFs just in time for the holiday season. It's going to be heartfelt. It's going to be a little Stitch chaotic. It's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait for you to see what our team's been working on.
I know she's been one of our top requested characters, so we're very excited for this one. And of course, for our last reveal, Josh, you want to set the scene?
All right, so we knew we couldn't leave D23 without giving you a little bit of a peek at what we're working on for our next expansion. So without further ado, why don't we dive right in?
Not all treasure is silver and gold.
I
have goosebumps. I'm freaking out.
I recognize that. Is that? All right, well, I won't dig any further, okay, but there's more reveals to come, so stay tuned to our socials. But we hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess that reaches the end of our panel today. So we're going to give you guys a big thank you for attending. Of course, don't forget on your way out to grab that exclusive pin. And, of course, I have our giveaway results.
Ooh.
I got past a note. So the winner of our giveaway is Cassandra Wando.
Congratulations, Cassandra.
So make sure to visit one of our team members up on the front before you head out. And we have one last surprise for everybody in here and at home. If you look up on the screen, we have a special in-game item to redeem to celebrate D23 together. There's a code for you.
I love how it glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark.
Bring in a little magic. One more time. All right, well, thank you guys. We hope you have a great rest of the expo. And of course, we'll
See you in the valley.
Yo, let's go. Okay. All right. We are going to break this down just a bit. But, yo, I am so excited. I called it. We're getting Oogie Boogie in the next. All right, we're going to go over here. We're getting Oogie Boogie in the next update. Not only that, we're getting Hannah Montana outfits. Okay, so a lot of the panel was just talking about the game and everything that we went through. But come on, let's talk about some of the things that are coming up real quick. So, I am like super excited. We are getting Oogie frickin' Boogie in the valley. Like, it's about time. We needed some Oogie Boogie in our lives. And for Halloween, what perfect is that? And then on top of that, we're finally getting Lilo to the game. Stitch has been lonely, yo. And Lilo is coming. His good old pal Lilo. How exciting. I'm super stoked. But let's talk about this expansion. I think this
All
will
right,
be
so we
my next favorite expansion to Wish Blossom Ranch, which I loved. I love the horses element. But we were all very curious about what was going to happen with the underwater thing. So it does look like we are going underwater. We are going to be able to turn into mermaids. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful down there. I get a fin, I get a swimming element, and dive under sea. I'm super excited to see what this update is going to be like. And then on top of that, we get Jack freaking Sparrow. It is about time we got Pirates of the Caribbean in this game. Oh, I love Jack. He is the best. I am so glad that we are getting Jack Sparrow. Oh, this is amazing. I'm super excited. All right. So we did get Hold on a second. I'm going to fix something over here. So we did get a in-game code that we can redeem. So let's go ahead and redeem that code. All right, so you go to settings, you go to help, and then the code is DDVD23 PANELGIFT. All capitalized, no spaces. Claim that will be in our mailbox. Let's leave Maribel's house. Yes, we get Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm stoked. Like, you have no clue how long I've been waiting for that character to come into this game. It has been a long freaking time. And there's been so many hints and everything, but we finally get Jack. I'm excited. I wonder who else they're going to bring in, honestly. So, just a heads up. I'm definitely getting that DLC, just so you know. Alright. So we got the end game. Claim it. It's a new outfit. And I think they said it glowed. It's just a jacket, a sweater. Meh. Not my favorite, honestly. But I think they said it glowed. So let me see. Offset the time. Oh, look at that. It does glow. How cool is that? Alright, everyone. I am calling it done. We get Oogie Boogie next update. That should be interesting. We're getting Lilo in December around Christmas time. And in October, we're getting Jack Sparrow. And we get to be mermaids. I'm excited. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be back on maybe a little later to do more gameplay, work through these quests so that we're ready for when Oogie Boogie comes in, because we gotta bring Jack Sparrow and Sally into the valley, meaning we have to unlock all the biomes. Because we can't bring Oogie Boogie in without Jack and Sally. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.